मला स्लाइड दिसत तुला फक्त तू स्वतःने दिसत तू चालेल.
A very good afternoon and warm welcome to today's speaker, Dr. Prashant Aragade sir, all my colleagues and delegates who are attending this webinar. I, Dr. Ashwini Shetye, Dr. Ashwini Shetye, Assistant Professor, Department of Pharmaceutical Chemistry at Sir Dr. M.S. Gosavi, College of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, Nasik. Welcome you all to second session of one-day national level webinar entitled Revolutionizing Learning, the Role of AI in Education, organized by Department of Pharmaceutics under the aegis of Internal Quality Assurance Cell, IQAC. It's my great privilege to introduce you all to our second session speaker, Dr. Prashant Argade sir. We are having with us. Before going to start with session, I would like to introduce sir. Sir is senior lecturer at Department of Government Polytechnic, Jalgaon. Sir has completed Bachelor of Pharmacy from SSDJ College of Pharmacy, Chandwad, Nasik. MPharm from KLE College of Pharmacy, Hubli, in Pharmaceutical Chemistry. Sir has completed Doctor of Philosophy from Tamil Nadu, Dr. MGR Medical University, Chennai. Sir is having a area of interest in expertise in innovative pedagogy, AI integration, content creation. Sir is proficient in Moodle, PowerPoint, NBA, Excel, WordPress, and AI tools for enhanced educational delivery. Looking at his work experience, Sir has 17 years of experience in academic teaching, educational research, and faculty development. Currently, Sir is a senior lecturer in pharmacy at Government Polytechnic, Jalgaon. Uh, Looking at his significant academic research contribution, Sir has conducted comprehensive online teaching training during the COVID-19, empowering the 5,000 educators nationwide with modern teaching methodology. Sir has delivered 215 plus expert talks. Sir has published 9 academic books, 23 research papers. Sir has built a thriving channel with 11,000 subscribers, 144 videos, and 6.68 lakh views, making the pharmacy education accessible to all. Looking at his special achievements, Sir is recognized by Director DT Mumbai for outstanding faculty training initiatives and educational contributions. Sir is honored for conducting 100 plus webinars during COVID-19 pandemic, contributing to continuous education by Rotary Club of Jalgaon West recognition. Sir has received AICT and MSBT grants, prestigious grants for organizing the technical events and faculty development programs. Sir is awarded by AICT for MODROP grant for biochemistry, lab modernization, enhancing the practical learning experiences. Sir has got first prize winner in state level poster competition showcasing the innovating presentation skills in 2023-24. Sir also recognized for innovative work in artificial intelligence applications in pharmaceutical education, second prize in 25-26. So we are very lucky to have such an eminent speaker with us. Now I request to Dr. Prashant Argade sir to deliver his talk on topic AI in action for pharmacy education, practical tools for smarter teaching and objective based education. Over to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, madam. Just present my screen. Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
So, I'm really thankful to the organizing institutes for giving me an opportunity for uh, delivering the session on AI in pharmacy education. I'm going to share some practical tools which are really useful to make you the smarter teachers and implementing the OBE. So, respected faculty members, right now the 44 people have joined through the YouTube webinar. Uh, So you need to be very active in the chat box. You know, your activeness will bring motivate me to share the important tools with you for implementation of outcome based education. Already you are implementing it, but now we are just implement the OBE with the help of AI tools. So you are thinking that why these sessions I have planned. You know, my intention is what? To transform the overwhelmed educators to the empowered educators. You know, due to the heavy workload, presently we are facing the heavy workload, that's teaching, learning, practicals, projects, and other administrative work such as the NAC documentations, NBA documentations, now the QCI documentations, PCI documentations, DT approvals, MSBT approvals, university documentation, etc., etc., etc. So we are somewhat overwhelmed with the workload, and due to which we have some time constraints. So we are having the lacking of the time, isn't it? And most importantly, the present students, they are now having the different diversity. Some of the students are the slow learners, some of the students are the fast learners. So we need to cope up all these things. So that particular teacher, with the heavy workload, time constraints, and diverse student needs, that educator or that teacher is somewhat the overwhelmed. But on the other hand, the other educator is a empowered educators who can able to tackle all these problems. Whatever problems we have enlisted here, these problems, all problems are tackled by him by using some of the digital tools along with the AI tools. So, my dear faculty members, we need to, we are the teachers and we have our teaching skills, no issue. We all are good teachers, isn't it? But with the help of your teaching skill and the digital tools, already you are now aware about the various digital tools since the COVID-19 situations. And we are all working on the digital tools and we are all effectively using the digital tools in our teaching and learning process. Now, presently, the AI has come and now we have to blend our teaching skills with the digital tool with the help of AI tool. Then we will be able to overcome these problems, isn't it? So ultimately, with the help of your own skills, digital tools, and AI tool, you will be very, very confident, isn't it? Yes or no? You will be effective and efficient, and you will be able to produce the engaged environments in the classroom. That is very, very important. Nowadays, due to the diverse student needs, it is very difficult to grab the attention of students within our classroom. So it's a challenge in front of us. Thank you, Amal sir. A challenge in front of us that we need to create the engaged environment. And that's why we need to use the digital tools and AI tools along with our own skills. Okay. So already I told you why this session I have planned. Day by day, there is a transformation our pharmacy educations. Why? Because of the rapid change in the healthcare and the education sectors. There is rapid digital transformation. Everywhere now the digital tools are going to be used. Apart from the education, but in healthcare system, in pharmaceutical industry, now the distributors or wholesalers or the community pharmacies also using the digital tools. So we need to inculcate these digital tools value in our students. So this is the transforming phase, we can say. Most importantly, our students require now the engaging and personalized learning environment. Their expectation are going to change. Everyone want that, means every students wants our teacher should give a proper, you can say, the materials and the knowledge to us so that we can able to do the or perform the jobs in the pharmaceutical industry or within other sectors also. So that is the changing the learning learners expectations. Most importantly, it challenges in front of us is the pharmacy educations. What is, we are having the lacking of the times. We need to conduct the different kinds of the assessments, and now we have the large class size. Now the most of the institutes having the 100 intake for the B Farm and the 60 intake for the D Farm. So apart from this intake, we have admitted some over and above students as far as the government policy is concerned. So now we are having somewhat the large class. So it's very difficult to have one-on-one interactions. So we need to take the help of the digital tool, so we can able to have the one-on-one interactions. We can able to give the personalized feedback to our students, so they will be able to have their attentions within our classroom or within our course, we can say. So my dear teachers, AI is a game changer, isn't it? AI is a game changer. It not only supports to the teachers, with the help of AI, our time is going to save by creating the engaging content, isn't it? By providing the assessments, timely assessment, by providing the personalized feedback. So it will going to support to the teacher, and it will help to the students to get the better outcomes. That's why I have planned these sessions along with the three learning outcomes. But before to use the AI, my dear teachers, you need to ask these three questions to yourself before to use of AI, isn't it? So you have to first identify which challenge you have actually in your classroom before to use of any kind of AI tools, isn't it? The first step to use the AI tool is the you have to identify your challenge, what challenge you are facing within the classroom, isn't it? Then you can think how will this AI tool will address my specific classroom challenge. Then you have to think in what ways AI transform my teaching practices, isn't it? Means if I am using the AI tools in my regular teaching and learning process, how my effectiveness of teaching process will be get improved or will be enhanced, whether it will be able to transform my current teaching learning process into the enhanced teaching learning process, isn't it? If it is useful, then only you have to use, otherwise leave it. And most importantly, if you have selected some of the AI tool, whether it is able to give the personalized learning for the each students, because involvement of each and every student is very, very important. Remember, respected faculty members, involvement of each and every students in teaching and learning process is very, very important. So with the help of digital tools and AI tool, is it possible? Then and then you have to go for the using of the AI tool. Let me tell you one example, then you will get the correct idea. If you want to develop the garden with the help of AI, so AI will not a gardener. Are you getting my point? AI will not a gardener, because AI will not decide which plants to be planted, where to be planted. So you have to think that, you have to plan it that. But AI is a useful to support you in a watering system, AI will decide when to water, how much water should be given to the plants, isn't it? So they will AI will take care about that, but AI will not take your role as a gardener. So remember, AI is just a supportive tool to enhance your teaching and learning process, so that is very much important for you. Now, that's why I have designed the three learning outcomes. So those who have joined through this online mode, at the end of this session, right now the 67 people have joined. So at the end of these sessions, dear faculty members, definitely you will be able to explain the principle of outcome based education in relevance to the pharmacy education. Why it is important? Some faculty members think that why sir has started with the theoretical background instead of directly taking up the AI tools. Dear faculty members, when our presentations proceed further, you will get the clear idea why there is importance to know the OBE principles. Already most of you have known that, but it is required. The theoretical background is very much required to use of the AI tool. I'm t- I'm talking about theoretical backgrounds. Huh? I'm not talking about technical backgrounds, because everywhere you have seen that, or you are aware about that. Technical knowledge is not required for using of the AI. Anyone can use the AI. That's true. But my philosophy is what? You need to use the AI tool if you know the theoretical knowledge perfectly. Then and then you will be able to use it very effectively. So it's very important to know the OBE principles. Then secondly, we are going to identify the different AI tools which are useful for our teaching and learning process. And already you are using. I am not going to say some rocket science. Already most of you have started to use these AI tools, but somewhat how it can be used effectively, we are going to see in the live demonstrations. So at last we will have some demonstration how this AI tool will be useful to us for the creation of OBE ready teaching material, isn't it? So these three outcomes, remember these three outcomes, because at the last you need to revise these learning outcomes, whether we have accomplished that learning outcomes or not. So let's start with the outcome based education. What is mean by outcome based education? It is nothing but a student centered approach. Whatever we have practicing, that is teacher centered. But if you are practicing the really OBE, then it will automatically convert to the student centric approach, because we need to address the individual student needs and their preferences. Individual student needs and preferences. That is really, really important. How it will be happens means how we are going to implement the student center approach by designing the smart. By designing the smart. Smart means what? Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. That is the smart learning outcome. That is the smart learning outcome. Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. Time bound means we have to achieve that particular outcome within that particular time framework. Just take an example of CO. Just take an example of CO, that is course outcome. We need to achieve that course outcome at the end of course. If you are supposed teaching to the degree course or BPharm, means you have to able to achieve that course outcome within the first semester or second semester. That is the time frame. So we need to focus on clear, smart teaching goal or learning goal to ensure the effective education. And definitely, if you are implemented the OBE, we are going to see the steps in OBE in next slides. Definitely, if you are implemented the OBE, then you will be able to give the effective education to the students. And not only the effective educations, not only the effective educations, mean not only the you are able to inculcate the knowledge, but also along with the knowledge we are going to give the practical skills within the students. So development of practical skills, that is really required for make them the competent or future ready pharmacist for the their career readiness, isn't it? So it's our duty. What skill sets are required for the students to make them career readiness, isn't it? So along with the knowledge, we need to inculcate the practical skills. And when it will happen, if you follow the OB principles, that is very simple. So let's see the different steps of the OB cycle. And if you are knowing the OB cycle steps, definitely you will be able to use it very effectively, AI tool, to fulfill each and every steps of the cycle. Now, very first step of OB's implementation of OB is definition of outcomes, or sorry, you have to define the outcomes. Now already the PSA has given the outcomes, course outcomes has been given. Course outcome means at the end of that course, means subjects. At end of that particular course or subjects, what students to know and what students will be able to do. Is after completion study of that particular subject, what kind of students are having the knowledge. That is the outcomes, and we need to define that outcomes. Okay. Now, once you have defined the outcomes or you having the outcomes, now second step is you have to design the teaching and learning activity, means the path, how you are going to achieve that outcomes, how your students will get that particular outcomes through the teaching and learning process, isn't it? Means second step is you have to design the activity. Third step is now you have to develop the assessment, that is the sectional examination, semester examination, practical examination, class test, formative assessment, summative assessment, etc., etc., etc. So how we are going to measure whether the students have attained the course outcome or not, or achieve that outcomes or not. Whatever you have decided, yes, at the end of the complete syllabus of my pharmaceutical chemistry, students will be able to draw the structure of metformin. That is the my outcome, isn't it? Now you have to design the activity. So I have to design the lesson in such a way that students will be remember the structure of metformin, will be draw the structure of metformin. That is the step number 2. Now now I want to check whether students are getting the things or not, means whether they are able to draw the structure or not. So I have to develop the assessment. That is the step number 3. So how the students will get that, or how the students will achieve that outcome, we have to check it through the assessment method. And after the assessment results has been declared, so from the data of results, isn't it, we are going to calculate the attainment. And already now the most of the institutes are having the NAC accreditations, so all they are aware about that particular steps, isn't it? But why I am taking here, my dear faculty members, the AI tool is helpful in each and every step of OB cycle, each and every step of OB cycle. Yes, if you are if you are able to attain, calculate the attainment and see whether that learning outcome has been achieved or not. If it is not if it is not achieved, then you have to put it that particular subjects in a continuous improvement. So again, you have to come back here, you have to refine the outcomes, you have to refine the teaching and learning process, you have to change the assessment method, and again recalculate whether it has been attained or not. So this cycle is going on, that is continuous way. But each and every steps you need to improvement. And now AI is the perfect solution, my dear faculty member. AI is a perfect solution to have the continuous improvement in your teaching and learning process, or you can say the OB process. How? Now most of you are knowing that we have the PO, that is program outcomes, isn't it? We have the PO, means at the end of program, that is B farm or D farm, what students will be know, or what students will get, that is pharmacy knowledge, modern tool uses, etc., etc. That PO is achieved through the COs, that is course outcome, means through the subjects. Suppose, just take example of diploma pharmacy. We are having total 11 courses. Exactly, I don't know the figure of for the BPharm course, but for per semester 4 or 5 subjects are there. So every year students need to study the 10 to 11 subjects. So the 35 to 40 subjects students needs to be studied. So through this course, through these subjects, students are achieve the POs. But how? We are not directly going to teach the course outcomes. We are going to teach through the units or chapter outcomes, isn't it? Chapter outcomes means each subject have some units, some chapters. So it's your role now. You have to frame the chapter outcomes or unit outcomes. Why it is required? Because if you know at the end of this chapter, at the end of this unit, what students needs to be know, isn't it? So that's why you have to frame the chapter outcomes or unit outcomes. And then the most important thing is lesson outcome. Let me enter. I will take here. You can say the lesson or learning outcomes per lecture outcomes. Lecture outcomes. You know, most of the institutes have started to maintain the faculty diary, course diary, we can say, or course file, isn't it? And in course file, we need to prepare the lecture plan or lesson plan. So within 1 hours, that is 60 minutes, how much content you are going to complete it, you need to plan it, isn't it? So in that planning, you need to have the lecture outcomes or the lesson outcomes. So through that lesson outcome, you are going to achieve unit outcome, isn't it? You are going to achieve the unit outcome. Through unit outcome, you are going to achieve the course outcome, and through course outcome, you are going to achieve the program outcome. So this is the reverse process. OBE is the reverse process. You know, at the end, we are going to calculate the program outcomes attainment. But most importantly, we have to start it with the lesson outcomes or lecture outcomes. And now in each and every steps, our AI tool can be useful. Our AI tool can be useful. Are you getting my point? Are you following? Yes or no? Because we will have just one or two or three slides, and then we will start our you can say the live demonstration or practical demonstration. Yes, yes or no? 66 people are there. Are you getting the points properly? Yes or no? Because your inputs is required. Huh? Okay. Amol sir is very fast. Because what happens in webinar, most of the times our faculty members have joined for the sake of certificate. Sorry to say that, but they have just joined through the mobile devices and make it on mute mode and keep it aside, and just they want the certificate to submit in the office, and that is the reality. Sorry to say that, but it is the fact, because we have the 67 peoples and we got only 7 to 8 responses in the chat box. you know Through that responses we came to know that how many really are following the sessions. I request the organizing team, once the webinar is over, just make this YouTube video unavailable for the faculty members, because most of the faculty members thought that they have the recording on YouTube, they can visit at any time. So don't give the access of that particular webinar YouTube recorded things, isn't it? Some of the, Sunil sir, I am saying some of the faculty members, if you are replying means you are listening, you are following. Don't take it personally. Hmm. So once teacher suppose thinking to implement the OBE in our regular teaching and learning process. Here there is some current pain points of that particular teacher or challenges. What challenges? Already we have discussed. There is a lack of time, that is time constraints. Heavy workload, we have the 2 theory, 2 practicals. Some of teacher having the 2 theory, 3 practicals, and other administrative loads are different. Day by day our contents has been updated rapidly, very rapidly, and we have to cope up that speed also, because we need to also maintain our update in our knowledge and tools, because we need to deliver our students. So it's our duty. Now large class size, already we have diversified the student needs, already we have discussed, and assessment burdens on us. So these are the current challenges. Apart from these current challenges, my dear faculty members, now in this modern era, these are the some of the demands from our administrators or from our field also. Why? We need to use our time very efficiently, or we should manage the workload very effectively. We need to stay the updated with the evolving knowledge. Yes, we need to that. Then we need to inculcate the personalized learning for our students, and have the data, and you have to calculate the number of, or maintain the number of formats by using the data. So these are the some of the modern demands on the right hand sides. On the left hand side, the challenges. So my dear friends, challenges, to overcome the challenges and to fulfill the modern demands, today's teachers require the help of AI. So AI is a perfect solution. AI is a perfect solution to overcome the each challenge listed on the left side. AI is the perfect solution to fulfill the modern out demands, and this is very very important. Now, at least you are getting now why the AI is required to be integrated in our teaching and learning process. Just not for the sake of creating of engaging content. No, 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 no. It will create the engaging content, forget about that. But why you are going to use it, you need to find out, and you have to use it very effectively. Then there will be an enhancement in your teaching and learning process. Now you can say here, one of the teacher is thinking the use of AI in my teaching and learning process. Again, that teachers are feeling the overwhelm, isn't it? Why the teachers are feeling the overwhelm? Because nowadays there are too many tools are available for the teachers, and because of that there is too much of diagrams. And most of the teachers thinking, where do I begin? Where do I begin? Which tool I need to use? Aragade sir says that ChatGPT is good, you can use it. Some other sir says that Perplexity is used, you can use it. Some others, the motivator can say that Gamma is useful, Napkin is useful, etc., etc., etc. Is it true? Now there is a sea of AI tool, and now the teachers are in the confusing mode. Which tool is required? Which tool I need to use? That is very, very, very much important. So at the end of you can say the attending some FDP, some webinars, or by having some YouTube videos in different WhatsApp groups, in the social media, we read some information. So due to which it is flooding of the AI tools now. Day by day, the updation is going on, isn't it? But see, dear faculty members, if you follow the guidelines which I am going to share with you, definitely it will useful for you to select the right tool, and it will be helpful to you to transform yourself from overwhelmed to ownerships or empowered, you can say. Okay, overwhelm or empower yourself, that is the important. How? Don't think and don't use the AI tools which I have suggested or which any other motivators are suggested, isn't it? So, what you have to think, you need to be intentional. Technical knowledge is not required, but most important, intention is required. Why I am going to use the AI tools? At initially I have asked three questions, or I have suggested you before to use of AI, you have to ask that three questions to yourself. And again, I will say that you have to start your own challenges. Means first you have to find out the challenge. What challenge you are facing presently in the classroom. You have to define the purpose why you have to use the AI tools in your regular teaching and learning process. So you have to fix the intention. Then it will be helpful to choose the correct AI tool. Okay. That is really important. Then automatically your confusion is going to finished. And I am going to share with you the one poster which I have created and got the second prize in the poster presentations conducted by the Bharati Vidyapith Institute of Pharmacy, Pune. I am going to share with you in the next slides. But remember, while using the AI tools, you need to be intentional. Always start with your own challenge to overcome that particular challenge. That's why, my dear faculty members, here I have suggested the guidelines for effective AI integration in education. Effective AI integration in the education. So step number one, you have to select the AI tool which are aligned with your teaching objective. AI with teaching objective. What you want, whether you want to share the content, your tool will be the different. If you want to create the assessment, your tool will be the different, like that. So depending on your teaching objective, depending on your teaching goal, you have to select the particular AI tool. And my dear faculty members, always think you should be able to balance the skills. As I told you earlier, the teacher expertise, teaching skills, it is the irreplaceable. Teachers are not going to replace. AI is not going to replace the teacher, but the teacher who use the AI tools effectively will going to replace you if you are not using the digital tools and AI tools. Remember these things. So while choosing the AI tools, your teaching expertise should be there along with the supporting role of the AI. So don't forget, you have to balance the skill. Don't totally depends on the AI tools. Sometimes I think most of you are now aware about the most of the AI tools directly given the ready-made presentations or ready-made documents for the teaching and learning process, isn't it? But if you are blindly using that into your regular process, you will not able to deliver it effectively, because you have not created it. It's you have not utilized your teaching skill while creating that particular things. This presentation also I have created myself with the help of AI. No doubt, I have taken the help of AI, but I have created myself. I have taken AI as a supporting role, so I can able to deliver it very very effectively, isn't it? So my suggestion is what, after the selecting the AI tools, your teaching skills should be combined with the AI as a just a supporting tool. And while using the AI, always be a ethical. Always be ethical. Ensure the fairness and integrity. Try to avoid the plagiarisms, directly copy and paste, because most of the educators says that while using the AI, you have to follow some of the rules. You have to follow the some of the rules. I am going to share that particular rules with you. Okay. After that slide, we are going to. I am going to share that rule with you. And last step is always, if you are using the Chat GPT regularly, so you need to stay updated. Which Chat GPT version is useful for you? Whether the 4 or 5, isn't it? Which tool you are going to use? Whether there is some transformation happens within that particular tool or not, you need to stay updated on that particular tool. It's our role, isn't it? Then definitely, if you are follow these 4 steps, which we have seen that before 2 slides, you are overwhelmed due to the too many AI tools. But by following these guidelines, your overwhelmed educators will convert into a empowered educators, isn't it? Just see the slide on your screen now. Here, one teacher is standing very confident, happy. Her student is very happy, engaged, interactive with the help of the AI tools. So here is a simple path forward to become an empowered educator with the help of AI tools. Now let me share one story with you, or one analogy with you, that you will get what I am trying to say. Let's think, if you want to start the swim, that is swimming. You have started the swimming classes. You don't know how to swim, and you have started the swimming training, you can say. On day one, on day one of your swimming training, are you able to dive into the deeper sides? Yes or no? Yes, I want the answer in chat box. I will ask the questions again. On day one of swimming training, whether you are going to dive into the deeper side of the swimming pool? Yes or no? Yes or no? No. Thank you, Ankita ma'am. You are so fast. Why? Because we are not able, we don't know how to swim, how to float, isn't it? It's just like this. Day by day, you are learning how to swim, then you are getting the, you can say, the experience of depthness of the water, how to float and how to swim, isn't it? And one day, one fine day, you get a confident, now I am a perfect in the swimming. And on that particular day, it might be the day number 10, it might be the day number 15, isn't it? You have now started to dive into the deeper side. That is possible. Similarly, you can take it in your using of AI tools. At the initial stage, you are not able to use all the AI tools, isn't it? Or within a 1 hour webinar, I am not going to share all the expertise with you because time constraint, isn't it? So my suggestion is what, you have to start small. At least you have to use 1 or 2 tools. You have to experiment it. You have to use it in your classrooms, and gradually you will build your own confidence. And my dear teacher members, definitely you will become an empowered educators. You will become an empowered educators. Are you getting my points? Okay, we just completed the 40 minutes. We have the 20 minutes more for the demonstration. But what I am trying to say that you have to use at least one AI tool in your next class. One AI tool at least. Before going in, enter into the classroom, you have to use one AI tool, experiment it within the classroom and see what will be the impact, what will be the changing of your effectiveness as being as a teacher, isn't it? So we are going to have demo, but before demo, I have promised you I am going to share with you the rule. The rule says that 10 80 10, 10 80 10. The first 10 is the input. First 10 is the input. Next 80 is the output, and next 10 is the validation of data. Now input means what? Input means you have to give the proper prompt in the AI tool, because depending on the prompt you will be able to get the outputs. You will be able to get the outputs. So you have to optimize the prompt. You can ask chat gpt, Tushar sir, you have, I think you have asked one questions, require guidance in the prompt. You can ask chat gpt, you can ask the perplexity, or you can ask the gemini, give me the prompt for whatever your purpose is there. They will give the prompt according to the input. Output will be there. So you need to give the proper informations to the chat gpt, what you actually want, who are you, why you want this, for whom you want this. Then the proper output chat gpt or any other AI tool can give. So most important is input, what you are going to asking to you, to the chat gpt or AI tool. It is very much important. Now most of the information will be given by the AI tools. Okay, no problem. Then next and most important part is, don't use it directly. Whatever the output, whatever the results came from the AI tools, don't directly use it. You have to validate it with our sources, valid sources, reference books, reference websites, you know any kind of the validation methods you can use. If you are using the perplexity, most of the time perplexities has given the proper references for the output, so use it. If you are having the Airtel sim or Airtel subscription, any kind of Airtel services, if you have, the perplexity will give you the 1 year free subscription for the pro account, isn't it? And uh, for the students, Gemini has given the 1 year free subscription for the Gemini Pro. So you can use it, the pro versions of the Gemini and the Perplexity. That tools are really useful for your teaching and learning process. Are you getting my point? 10% input means you have to properly use the prompt, means you have to properly ask the questions to the any AI tool. You will get an output. Then you have to validate it. Once it's validated, then you have to use it. Okay, that is I want to you can say give the suggestions to you. And that's 10 80 10 is when I have discussed with the Dr. Satish Pol Shettiwar sir, he has given me that idea, that input, output, and the validation, that is really important. As I told you, we have the confusion in our mind, which tool is useful for what purpose, isn't it? So suppose if you want to create the educational content, then you have to use the chat gpt, Eduates, Perplexity, Gamma, Writing, Rightly, or any other tools. If you want the personalized learning, now we are at the right hand side, because now I have zoomed in, so I can't able to, you can say, annotate. So this is personalized learning. For personalized learning, you can use the Khanmigo, Quizlet, Socratic, Cognisparks, or Brainly, or any other tools you can use for the personalized learning. Suppose if you want creating the visual aids, then you have to use Genially AI, Prezi AI, Visme. Canva AI is very useful for designing the slides, infographics, interactive contents, isn't it? So you can use Canva also, no problem. If you want to use the AI tool for the student assessments, So grade scopes, type form, crowd mark, quizzes can use. Now it is Wondershare. Name has been changed recently. So Wondershare has taken over the quizzes, then Quizalis, Kahoot, Video Ask, Mentimeter. So real time feedback. Those you have giving the tools, you can use it to bring the gamification into your classroom, because bringing the gamification within the classroom is really important to improve the engagement of our students, and you can use it very wisely. Definitely your teaching effectiveness will be changed. Then if you want to enhance your teaching, so always you can say check your grammar by using the Grammarly or Quillboard, or Duolingo app is available to improve the enhancement of the teaching effectiveness, or the PowerPoint speaker coach, which helps you to practice and improve the public speaking. You need to ask the students, download the PowerPoint app within their mobile, create the online Microsoft account, which are freely available, and create the one PowerPoint presentations and start with the you can say the speaker coach. So it will help to improve the communication skills, because this is very much important for our students. So ask them to do the practice. The PowerPoint speaker coach guide the students how to speak where they have made the mistakes, isn't it? So that is really useful tool. Any other tool for the collaborative learning, Slacks, Microsoft Teams, Google Workspace, or Padlet. Along with the digital tools, AI tools can be integrated in that particular, and it will really helpful to us to select the AI tool. Okay, so now we are going to start the demonstration. Okay, so I have created some prompt for the demonstration. So first prompt I have created, see here, I think my screen is visible. Yes, it is visible, no issue. So I have created one prompt in my syllabus, that is in Pharmacy Law and Ethics, one chapter, that is Pharmacy Act 1948. Given the 5 hours weightage, 5 hours weightage is given in the curriculum. So I have to finish Pharmacy Act 1948 within a 5 lectures. Are you getting my point? So what I want to divide this content. I want to divide this content which is given in the syllabus. This is the content given in the syllabus copy of the PCI. So I want to divide this 5 content into the 5 lectures. So what I am going to ask to the AI tool, you are an expert pharma teacher. So I am giving the expertise to the AI tool. You are expert pharmacy teacher. You are expert in a curricular designer. You are specializing in creating engaging outcome based lesson plans. For what? For my diploma pharmacy student, because whatever the output is required, I am going to use for diploma pharmacy students. So the level of diploma pharmacy students should match with the level of the content given by the chat GPT or content given by the AI tool. That's why I have entered into the audience, which for whom I am going to use that material. So accordingly, you can say the material can be generated. You can do one practice at the end of these sessions. You can do the practice. What practice? Just ask the question to AI tool. Explain the mechanism of paracetamol. It will give some mechanism. Now ask, explain the mechanism of paracetamol. I am a pharmacy teacher. The output get changed. Now next prompt. Explain the mechanism of action of paracetamol as I am a second year diploma pharmacy student. Output get automatically changed. Now next, you can ask the next prompt. Explain the mechanism of paracetamol. I am practicing pharmacist. Output get changed. Means audience change, output get changed. So it's very important to give the proper prompt. So I have already created that prompt. You are expert in pharmacy, and I have given this. I will copy that. That is, I want the 5 lesson plan. So what you have to do, you have to just go to the any AI tool. Okay, I will use the now Gemini AI. Okay, I'm not going to use chat gpt also give, Gemini also give, but you can use anything, no issue. And I will just hit the enter. See here, they have means AI tool given the 5 lessons. Lesson 1, introduction. Lesson 2, apex body, that is PCI. Here is lesson 3, cornerstones of professionalism, education regulations, means the content. And lesson 4 and lesson 5. So 5 lessons has been given. Now we have the lessons with us. We have lesson with us, means just a lesson planning is there. So now I want to conduct the first lecture of Pharmacy Act 1948. So I am going to copy the first lessons. Already I have made it here. So once I have get the lesson plan, and now I want to take the first lecture. Now what I want the teaching material. I want the teaching material. So here is prompt to generate the teaching material. So what you have to do, you have to just copy and paste the lesson plan which has generated by the AI tool for the first lecture. So again, you are an expert in pharmacy teacher and instructional designer. Why are now here instructional? Because now we want the instructional material now. Using a lesson plan on the Pharmacy Act for second year diploma pharmacy student, generate comprehensive teaching material for the lesson. Generate comprehensive teaching material. So lesson plan, you have to just copy the first lesson plan for the first lecture, isn't it? So now see here, learning outcomes is created by the AI tool for that particular lecture now. That is lecture outcome or lesson outcome, you can say, isn't it? You can also ask the chat gpti to generate the chapter outcomes also, isn't it? We can just go here. I will copy and paste the Pharmacy Act chapter content from this prompt. So this is the chapter content. Okay, this is the chapter content. Create chapter oblique unit outcomes align with Bloom's taxonomy. So it will give OBE ready chapter outcomes, isn't it? See here, they have given too much. So as I told you that we have to optimize the, or we have to validate the data after getting the these things. So you can select the particular outcome which you can able to achieve, because our outcome should be achievable, isn't it? So likewise, you can generate the chapter outcomes. Already the lesson outcomes is given by our this first activity. You can see here, learning outcome for the lesson 2. Describe the constitution of PCI, list and explain the major functions of PCI, etc., etc., etc. So I'm not going to in depth of each and everything, but my purpose is what you have to go by step in OBE cycles. Now you have to just copy that lesson plan and paste it in that particular point. Ask for the comprehensive teaching material. So I am going to just copy the things, or you can directly ask the chat gpti or this Google Gemini to create the teaching material. Okay, now we are using the chat gpt. You can use anything, no issue, huh? Means you can use any tool. Now see here, teaching material for the lesson introduction and objective of pharmacy act, like this. So they have given proper teaching material with the slide content. You can see here slide content has been given. They have given the 6 slides with classroom activity, some of the assessment. Like they are also suggested the visual aids suggestions, means which type of visuals you can add, concept map or mind map, or comparison tables before 1948 and after 48, 1948 practice, like that. So everything they have given. Even they have given the case also. You can say here case. So case-based questions you can ask in your classroom also. So the students will get the real information about the your content. My intention is what? If you are using different teaching methodology in a within the one classroom, within the one lesson, so it will help to connect the students with the real world. That is really important. Connection of students of the content of your chapters with the real world is really important. That's why the case based study is important. So case is generated. So next step is what we want now: create a PowerPoint presentations. So I will ask the chat GPT, Tushar sir, now here you can see how to generate the prompt. Now generate the prompt for gamma. You can say gamma is used for the creation of PowerPoint presentation. Agin is also used for the PowerPoint presentations. JSpark is also used, and there are many tools are available. But I will ask generate the prompt for gamma to create 16 as to 9. That is the aspect ratio of our screen size. That's why we are asking the uh, AI tool to give the 16 as to 9. Generate the prompt for gamma to create the 16 as to 9 presentation on lesson 1. Just hit the enter. Just we have given the one line prompt. Okay. You can see here gamma prompt. Create 16 as to 9 widescreen academic presentation for diploma pharmacy students. And they have given the layout, slide 1, slide 2, slide 3, like this. So you have to just copy that prompt. Okay. You have to just copy that prompt and go to the gamma. Create a new, generate, and paste it here. Okay. And just we don't want to edit the prompt. Okay. If you want to make some changes, you can make it here. Otherwise, if it is looks good, then just click on generate button. So already you know that how to use the gamma, because now most of you have now started to use, and I am not going to say share some rocket science with you, isn't it? So here your presentation get generated. Okay. Now you can download it, you can directly use it, no issue. It will give proper way. But what is difference? If you are using proper prompt, the content get changed automatically. Content get changed automatically. See here, suppose for objective of learning outcomes or pharmacy act objective is here. Okay, this is the pharmacy act objective. So I will copy it here. Okay. Go to the napkin AI. Another important tool is the napkin AI. I think most of you have know that napkin AI. To generate a proper infographics, mind map, the napkin AI is very good AI tools. With the help of this AI tool, you can create a very engaging the infographics for your text. I will show you how to generate it by using the both method, by prompting methods or by directly copy and paste the material from the chat GPT. See here, I have copied the objective of pharmacy act, okay, from the chat GPT, and then I will go to the napkin AI. I will create a new napkin. You can see here draft with AI, import from files, and black napkins, like that. Okay, I have just created the accounts, so it will ask something. So create my first name. So by pasting my test content, I will paste my content. See here, once I have pasted the content here, it will start to generate the visuals. The visuals are getting generated at the bottom. See here, that is the infographics. Any infographics you can select. You can also customize it. Now you have to explore yourself because we don't have that much of time to you each and every steps explain, isn't it? We don't have that much of time. So most there are so many formats are available for creating the infographics within the napkin AI. If you take this, okay, now here you will get option to change the colors, to change the aspect ratio, isn't it? Everything to edit the text also you can able to change it. Now here download button is available or export button is available. See here export. So just click on that. PPT, PDF, SVG and PNG. So in what format you want? Suppose you want the PPT, just click on that and download. So your PPT with that particular slide get exported in your presentations. Okay, see here download is completed. I'm going to open it. You can just change the name of slides, objective of Pharmacy Act. Like this. See here, the material came into our PowerPoint presentations. So that is the really useful tool. You can explore yourself, and if you are even with the help of AI within the napkin, there is AI tool is available. See here, napkin draft with AI also. So you have to just put it here, Pharmacy Act 1948, like this. So AI tool is available within the napkin, can generate the information regarding the your topic, 5 to 10 minutes because next speaker may be in queue, so I have to take care of that also. See here, they have started to write down the notes also for the students. So notes can be created here, presentation also created, infographics is also created. Now see here, they have given the significance of Pharmacy Act. You know, here they have given the offenses and penalties. So on paragraph you have to just take a cursor, or on notes you have to just take a cursor. Ultimately it will ask you to generate the infographics on the left side, that is blue color tick. If you click on that blue color, that is generate visuals, it will started to generate the visuals like that. So that is possible, that is possible. Now I will share you two very important use of this concept or creation of any kind of interactive or most interactive presentations or most interactive teaching material with you. Now I will ask the chat GPT. Now give me prompt for HTML ready presentation created with the help of Gemini Canvas. Gemini Canvas. Now it will give the prompt for me to use the Gemini Canvas for the creative responsive HTML and CSS presentations. Now I will ask edit prompt, make it responsive for mobile screen too. Means whatever the created material will be created, it will be adapted the screen size in the mobile because our students are using the mobile. See here, prompt is generated, so I am going to copy the prompt. Go to the Gemini, start the new chart, and here you have to select the canvas tool. You have to select which tool? Canvas tool you have to select. Paste it and hit the enter. So canvas tool is available to create the web page, HTML code, etc., etc., etc. See here, the HTML code has been started. We require the follow prompt for the corrections because sometimes in one go you will not get the perfect material because AI can make a mistakes. We need to double check it. So once it is created, you need to sit it and have the follow-up chart. Follow-up chart. See here, they have created something. They have created. So I will just copy the code. I will open the notepad. You can say paste the code in notepad. I have pasted the code from the Gemini into the notepad. Hit the control S, that is save, and save this file as I will give the name test, and don't forget to add .html. That is very much important. Don't forget to add .html and just click on save button. Now go to the desktop. We'll see here is the test book, whatever we have created, having the memory or taking just size 23.2 KB. So just open it in any kind of browser. So here they have opened, but you can see we cannot able to go. Yes, by using the arrow key we are going to next slides. So just press F11. Okay, see here this presentation now. So just ignore the you can say alignment because we have not taken the follow prompt to make a changes. But what I am trying to show you, by using a very simple tool, that is Gemini AI, we can generate the HTML code, and with the help of notepad you have to save that HTML code in a .html extension. You can able to create this kind of presentation, this kind of activity. Okay, see here, assessment quiz is available. Suppose I will select wrong answer. So they have not given the interactions like this. So that is possible. Whatever the material you have generated, you have to convert it into PDF. Okay, and again upload it into the chat GPT or Gemini or the Perplexity. Ask to create the MCQs. Okay, here I will ask to create the MCQ. Now create 10 MCQs with correct answer and explanation, and hit the enter. See how they will created the answer. Now you can use same quizzes into the Gemini. You can create the same things. Okay, let me share screen with you. See, with the help of same you can say the Gemini I have created this interactive digital tool for the simulation. It is under the test, that's why I'm not going to share the link with you. But see what happens. I have given button here, start simulations. So once you click on that simulations, the students will get the principle and reactions, okay, of the limit test. So they will read it, they will go on through all these things, then they will click on continue to procedure. So now here is procedure. Okay, students will read the procedure and now continue to the simulations. Now here student have to actual perform the practical. Means they have to add the sample and standard. So they have to click on that. The next step, add some reagents. Next step, add some reagent. Next step, add some reagent. After addition of all reagent, the next step is the comparison. So here comparison is slide get opens or simulation get opens. So it is very difficult to compare with the help of, because white opalescence is produced. So I have added the turbidity meter here. So students need to click on turbidity meter. So they will give the value how much the turbidity is present in the solution, and depending on that students have to select the observation and submit. If the observation is wrong, it automatically say that it is incorrect. You have to select the proper observation. Until and unless you will not select the proper observation, it will not show the correct. Now see here, with the passes the limit test like that. So they have to perform the practical, they have to observe it, and next have the assessment. So learning outcomes, procedures, assessment, isn't it? And they have to solve the questions and submit the question. So they will get the answers like that, whether it is corrected or non-corrected. They will get the scores also, and if they are not satisfied with their knowledge, they have to retry the questions or revisit the simulations. If they click on revisit the simulation, it will start it again. But each and every time question sequence get changed, questions options also get shuffles like that. So that can be possible, but only thing is what, you have to sit properly on computer, give some time, because at initial stage you need to give the more and more time. I am going to share link with you in chat box. The same thing I have created with the help of, okay, chat box has not taken my link. Is it possible? No, they have blocked me. This comment has failed to post to IQAC. Okay. Organizing team, can you put this link into the comment of YouTube? Because if I want to give link in chat box, it is very, very difficult for me. Okay, leave it. So, dear faculty members, what I am trying to say, you can use any tool, because within 1 hour, it is very difficult to give the each and every demo. But my intention is what, you have to follow the things. The first and most important thing is uh, you have to divide your curriculum as per as your syllabus is concerned. Create the lesson plan, learning outcomes for each lesson plan, presentation outline with the help of any kind of things. You can use Canva, you can use Gamma, you can use Aegis, you can use JenSpark, you can use even slide model .ai. So these tools can create the PowerPoint presentation. But my suggestion is, you can get an outline, from the chat gpt or perplexity or the gemini or Microsoft Copilot. You can create your own presentations uh, in using the PowerPoint, and then you can take the lectures. If you want the visuals, now the everyone's are now knowing the Nano Banana can create the great visuals. Whatever you have seen on your screen, I have created with the help of Nano Banana, because I have not created it. But why it is show looking impactful? Because I have used proper prompt. So how to generate the prompt? Again, ask the chat gpt or Gemini to give me the prompt for that purpose. My audience is this, my purpose is this. Definitely it will helpful to you. Okay. So I think this is sufficient for 1 hour, you can say, the webinar. I am really thankful to the organizing team, principal, IQAC coordinators, and webinar coordinator for giving me an opportunity to share my expertise with you. Really thankful. I am really happy to give the answers. If you have, you can ask the questions in the chat box, because I have the access of chat box also. So thank you very much. Thank you. Shantwan Salonke sir, please provide prompt. I am not going to provide the prompt. You have to create now, because I have told you how to create it. Hmm? Because every time it is not possible to give the every ready-made materials to each and everything. Tushar sir, that farm sim, whenever it get completed, I am going to share the YouTube link also, and that tool also, make it available for the students. So don't worry about that. Because that tool is under construction. I am working on that. It is perfectly ready, but I have to add the limit test for sulfate, ions, heavy metals, and arsenic. Then I will going to make it available for all the teachers and students. Okay. So some working is remaining. I think before Diwali or very first day of our first year diploma pharmacy, I am going to launch that. Thank you, Sunil sir. Okay. I think there will be no questions from the audience. So organizer, can we wind up the webinar now?
Thank you. Thank you, sir, for giving insights on different aspects of AI in action for pharmacy education, practical tools for smarter teaching and objective-based education. Sir has emphasized on challenges for empowering the education's importance, then importance of transforming the pharmacy education with AI. So it was a definitely a very informative and elaborating session, which will surely help the participants in their future. Thank you, sir, for taking the time out of your busy schedule and joining us for today's session. Now I request this. Now I request to you, sir, please accept the virtual certificate as a token of appreciation.
Thank you,
Thank
madam.
you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you to all participants for making this session successful. Now to all participants, I request your presence for next session that we are going to start immediately. I request you to join the session by using the link which has been forwarded to you. Thank you once again.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.